In this video, I'll solve GATE Physics 2010 question number 24. Which of the following is an allowed wave function for a particle in a bound state? N is a constant and alpha beta are positive numbers. So to solve this question, we need to know the properties of a quantum mechanical wave function, which is basically represented by psi. So the properties of psi is psi should be continuous and single valued. This is the first property. The second property is that psi should be finite at all point. And the third property is that it should be square integrable. That is the mod square of psi, the integration of mod square of psi, it should be finite. So let's check for each option if these properties are satisfying or not. For option A, we get that psi equal to n exponential minus alpha r divided by r cube. So as you can see, if r goes to minus infinite, then this function will diverge. But as we know that psi should be finite at all points, so this property is not satisfying for option A. So option A is not correct. So we can rule out this option. And for option B, psi is given as in 1 minus exponential minus alpha. Similarly, for this one, if r goes to minus infinity, then also this part will diverge, and and property 2 will not satisfy. So option B is also ruled out. So let's go check for option C. Option A, B, and we will check for option C, which is psi in exponential minus alpha x e to the power minus beta x square plus y square plus z square. So this is basically r square. So as you can see, for this case, if r goes to plus minus infinity, this term will go to 0. So this will give the total value as a finite one, because 0 is a finite value. So this is allowed wave function because property 2 is satisfying. Property 1, which is continuous and single valued, it is continuous and single valued as well, and also square integrable. That you can show by doing this mod psi square d3. If you do this, then you can see that this is finite, but you don't need to show this because anyway option D is also not satisfying all the properties. So option C is by default the right option, because in option D we can see that psi is non-zero for some r less than capital R and 0 for r greater than capital R. So this is definitely a discontinuous function, but psi should be a continuous function. So this option is also ruled out. So the correct option for this question is option C. So option C is the correct answer.